The open and brightly illuminated nature of the front entryway seemed welcoming and inviting, like the spread of two open arms, ready for an endearing embrace. This could have been some modern, typical abode, representative of the social norm for a family of this size, or it could have been a mansion. I honestly couldn't tell which. It's been so very long since I'd been inside a residence such as this. I felt no concern for how disjointed from the rest of society I had become, a notion that should have already disturbed me to my bitter core, but just didn't anymore. Living on the streets for as long as I have will do that to you. Maybe I should have been more concerned for my safety when the stranger pulled up alongside me in the street, rolling down the window of his black SUV, explaining to me that he and his family would like to have me for a Merry Christmas by bringing me to their house for a holiday feast. Wanting a warm place to stay for a while, fueled by my quivering body, I happily agreed. I'd been toughing it alone for quite some time. I had gotten really good at it, and I wasn't slim by any means. But the winter nights had grown cold and crept past my tattered layers and meaty build. It wasn't long before we had arrived, and it all appeared just as one would imagine. It was like a postcard memory playing out before me in real time. Children played about the living room nearby. Within its corner sat a large twinkling tree. The gentleman and his wife were gracious enough to offer at taking my tattered coat, but I declined, unwilling to relinquish it just yet. I marveled at the purity of the place, smiling at the kindness that the couple had shown me, gripping the handle of the blade within my coat tightly. The man of the house called the children towards the kitchen, prompted by his wife, who had told him to do as such, before heading in that direction herself. I heard the man lock the door behind me as the children ran by. As they did, and before he could react, I turned to face him, to take his life in every way possible, before moving on to the loving family that he surely coveted so much. But when I turned to face him, knife in hand and ready to charge, I stopped. The sound that I had heard was not that of a deadbolt to a large, expansive door engaging, but that of a gun cocking, one that was pointed squarely at my head. Before I could ask the man a single question, he plainly stated to me that his family's favorite holiday feast was slow-roasted long pig, and they were more than happy to have me for the best holiday dinner we would all ever have.